ASEAN Dailies. First and the foremost news from Southeast Asia.
Hey, this is Arlene.
Hi, this is Grace.
Yeah, back with us, and this time we will focus on trends in Southeast Asia. So, Grace, you are an ardent fan of taxi hailing app, right?
That's right.
So, in Southeast Asia, it's a war between Grab and Uber. Who is the one winning it?
I thought it was Uber at first because I am still a big fan of Uber, still been using it. But a Grab car, it looks like they are started to coming up again.
Why Grab car seems to be your choice right now?
I guess in terms of efficiency, it's easier to get cars nowadays, and then the prices are fixed. So you really don't need to bargain, or you don't need to worry when it comes to very distant destination, because because of the fixed price, people can really calculate and estimate the amount already.
So people are, I guess, familiar with things that they want that is more fixed, I suppose. Well, this is coming from Anthony Tan, who is the CEO of Grab.
Right.
Besides having the edge, I guess, at least for now, between Grab and Uber, he's also feeling a bit more, I guess, motivated ever since the news that Didi, which is Chinese version of the taxi hailing app, bought over or acquired Uber Chinese business.
Wow. It's quite
Can
a
you
big
imagine
news.
that?
Yeah, exactly. So I guess Uber wasn't that popular in China.
It has never been that popular. In fact, it has been losing money year after year until at one point they just say, like, if we don't get ourselves bought over by Didi, we will probably need to say that we unable to penetrate the business at all.
And also, Uber is widely believed to be leaving China after finding that the country to be unsustainable. But now the Didi has bought over this Uber company. Now they have to really deal under the umbrella of this Chinese company now.
Yeah. I actually never used any of the taxi hailing app except for Uber one time. I do feel that the competition is really high, especially when many more people are choosing to use taxi or to use this ride-hailing app rather than driving their own cars. So I will foresee more and more people are going to make, I guess, an informed decision whether they want to use Grab or use Uber.
That's
or
right.
Or if they are in China, I guess they only have Didi now.
ASEAN Dailies. First and the foremost news from Southeast Asia.
Hey, this is Arlene.
Welcome back, this is Grace.
And you're still with us on our ASEAN Daily on trends in Southeast Asia. So the first thing that comes to our mind when it comes to Southeast Asia, definitely it is a growing economy.
Right.
But the problem is ASEAN's infrastructure is still not on par in comparison to countries that are more industrialized.
That's right. Well, ASEAN 6 will require more than about $2 trillion in this area infrastructure spending by 2030 to serve the needs of growing urban population and close the gaps in available facilities in the region.
I couldn't agree more. I mean, I'm seeing a lot more infrastructure building in Kuala Lumpur, especially with the building of MRT and the planning of the Singapore-Malaysia bullet train. But I think a lot more needs to be done. It's not just about creating more trains and more, I guess, transportation. It's also trying to make it more efficient.
That's right. So ASEAN 6, the countries we are talking about are Indonesia, the Philippines, Vietnam, Singapore, Malaysia, and Thailand. Those are the 6 countries we're talking about. And you're right. It's not just creating more platforms to travel around. It's actually deeper and more complicated than that, because in order to draw even the map of the city, it's not so easy. And then people are using cars, transportation, and then when it comes to even the prices, that's another story.
So what HSBC is suggesting is to create more public-private partnership. I think at one end, public-private partnership is definitely something that we can look into, especially with the expansion of the private sector and with government, I guess, looking for more answers to how they can regenerate their economy.
So apparently they're assuming for about 10 years for this project. And then, of course, with the contribution of PPP, it can account for up to $3 billion per year out of the total yearly this infrastructure requirement of $25 billion. ASEAN Dailies. First and foremost news from Southeast Asia.
Hi, this is Arlene.
Welcome back, this is Grace.
Yes, stay with us on our ASEAN Daily. So, Grace, have you felt that it's getting hotter and hotter?
Especially during lunchtime. It's really, really hot that I really need to squint my eyes when I go outside. Yeah.
And the problem is, the hotter it gets, the less productive we Southeast Asian become.
Oh
and
my
this
God.
And this is not based on some just feelings. This is actually based on a scientific website called ASEANScientist.com, where climate change effects in the region of Southeast Asia could slash work hours by up to 40% by 2050.
Wow, Aline, so we are adding another excuse to complain about our laziness then.
I can see that. And I think this is something quite interesting for me, because heat stress induced by climate change is definitely pushing up health risks and cause of disasters. And this is backed up by 6 research papers published at the Asia Pacific Journal of Public Health.
In addition to that, high energy consumption, because it's so hot that we will be using a lot more air conditioning during the heat waves, is already placing a major strain on electricity infrastructure. So about the 1 degree Celsius increase in average ambient temperature can require as much as 200 megawatts of additional energy for the city the size of Bangkok, and this is according to one of the papers.
But unfortunately, a lot of the development in Southeast Asia are not climate sensitive, and this was expressed by Anthony Kapun, director of the UN University International Institute for Global Health, and also the author one of the papers.
And overall, in the Asia Pacific region, about 1.2 billion people have been affected by over 1,200 disasters since the millennium started. And on top of that, some 92% of human exposure to floods occurred in the Asia Pacific, along with 91% of exposure to the cyclones and 2/3 of all exposure to landslides. That's all from our ASEAN Daily today. Thank you for tuning into 3 ASEAN. For more updates on Southeast Asia, please go to our website at 3ASEAN.com. If you're on the go, you can always download our TuneIn app on your mobile. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels at 3 ASEAN and 3 ASEAN TV. Don't forget to follow us on our Facebook page, Twitter, and Instagram.